Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania saw some pretty impressive numbers over the last 4-day weekend we just had when the film debuted. But now, of course, it's the second weekend, and we realistically got to start looking at some drops that the film is going to have weekend over weekend, and if Ant-Man is strong enough to fight off the cocaine bear. So let's get the first thing out of the way. Is Ant-Man going to be able to come out with his hand raised this weekend, outperforming Cocaine Bear in his debut weekend? Yes. All expectations are that yes, Ant-Man will come out at number 1. But where exactly it's going to come in, we don't really know. But the predictions are obviously in, so what we're talking about here is an estimated 35 to 40 million. 40 million high end, obviously 35, maybe below that, who knows, on the low end. So everybody seems pretty comfortable saying it's going to perform just about as expected, with a 60-ish% drop, somewhere about there. Now again, things could always change. I am super excited to watch Cocaine Bear. I don't know if I'll make it this weekend, unfortunately. I did rewatch Ant-Man. I might go watch it again. I don't know. I'm very excited for so many films coming out, and we're slowly starting to see that people are going back now, even for films like Cocaine Bear, for example. So that could honestly affect Ant-Man. And again, I think word of mouth has something to do here, because we're seeing that. A lot of people are saying, well, I'm seeing a lot of my friends say Ant-Man is not as bad as the critics are saying. So that could, in turn, literally turn to this weekend performing that 40 million. If it's over 40 million, then Ant-Man ultimately doesn't have to worry about suffering some sort of massive drops weekend over weekend, and it's going to show pretty stable legs. 35, that 5 million window, it would be bad if it does 35, but again, it's not the end of the world, and as the film is out in a lot of big territories, International is looking to carry this film forward, because International typically with Ant-Man has been huge, especially if you look at Asian territories, which is strangely where Ant-Man has overperformed every time. Who knows? I guess they love Ant-Man over there for whatever reason. So we'll see how it does by maybe Sunday night or Monday. We'll talk about it, and it's going to be interesting, because if this thing underperforms, the third weekend's going to look pretty abysmal.